Hi, and welcome back to the Wisefab YouTube channel. I'm Ardo.
I'm Tarmo.
And Tarmo, what will we talk about today?
Today's subject, 350Z narrow kit.
So, first of all, for more than a decade, I think even more than that, people have been talking about what's the next S chassis. And overall, what I've heard, the thing behind you is the, I would say 90% of the answers, 350Z. How do you see it today?
It's kind of so and so, to be honest. For sure, 350Z, especially in US, it's pretty cheap, easy to get, and yeah, out of the box you can drift with it. There are some other chassis as well around. I don't want to stop on those at the moment, but yeah, this is for sure the most popular grassroots or entry-level drift chassis, especially in US and also in UK.
Because what people usually miss about this question is that I'm not asking about FD, I'm not asking about drift masters, because there's 20 drivers in there and like okay, 50 there and 50 there, but the most of the drifting is happening in the background, in the grassroots areas and so on, where actually there's like hundreds and thousands of people doing drifting, and in there you can actually see those chassis quite a lot now.
Yeah, for sure. In US, that's my personal opinion, even not being American, but still the amount of drifters who even don't go to competitions, who are doing it for fun, for track days, for Matsuri events and so on, there is way more of that kind of guys than competitive drifters. And yeah, they very often use 350Z.
And when it comes to the being a grassroots guy, doing Matsuris, small comps and so on, you're looking for, how to say it, budget-friendly, drive to the event and so on parts. And Wisefab has sort of sorted it out now for the Z, actually.
Yeah, that's what we have here. So basically, this is a full kit. We call it Wisefab Narrow Kit for 350Z. Narrow means that actually the wheel fits under the original fender. So if you drive with this car on a street, it doesn't look super wide. You really don't need like a huge over fenders or anything to fit the wheel nicely.
So three main questions always with those narrow kits. First of all, what's the turning angle on it? Because you narrowed it down, it obviously cannot be as ridiculous as it is on the Pro kit.
Yeah, let's say even if customers are asking about it, why we don't make something that is narrow and has even more angle, unfortunately, technically it's not possible. So this kit has 55 degrees, plus minus a couple of degrees of turning angle. And there are a couple of reasons why we didn't add more. First of all, physically it's pretty hard to fit everything under the car without any interference with the chassis or control arm. And another thing is that as we don't use rack relocation, then when we're going over the 55 degrees or whatever 350Z goes over 55 degrees, the Ackermann curve will start to change in an awkward way. This is nothing that happens on this kit. So we keep it approximately 55 degrees, which is totally enough to drive, to be totally enough, to be honest.
Second question is always, is it bolt-on or is it bolt-on or is it actually meant to be cut and weld and so on? Because we know what bolt-on means in the car world. It means get your welder and cutter out and start bolt-on.
Yeah, there are kind of different kind of car worlds. Yeah. One is in America, another is in maybe the rest of the world. But okay, coming back to this thing, then this is the right corner of the car, what you see right now on the table. And it's a full kit, as you can see. There's a full knuckle, no knuckle add-on or anything. And there is a lower control arm, upper control arm, tie rod. And that's basically it. So it is actually a full kit and it fits under the car without any modifications whatsoever.
Okay, so I don't have to cut and weld anything because it doesn't, mostly when Wisefab makes you cut and weld, it's with the rack relocation. So there's none of that in here. I can
No.
just bolt it on and have 55 degrees.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, you can do it in front of your mother's garage if it's necessary.
Okay, and third, and for the grassroots guys, the main question. Is it more budget friendly than the Pro Kit?
It is. Budget friendly is actually a good word. As you can see, this is a full kit, and actually just a fun fact, the knuckle itself, it's the same as we use on a Pro car, meaning that you're getting the Ackerman adjustment, the roll center correction, everything is built in. So knuckle is the same. The lower arm is shorter and it doesn't have double adjusters. And also the upper arm is shorter, it doesn't have double adjusters, just to make it more cost effective. Also, it doesn't have the offset spacers or the rack relocation. Coming back to your question, yes, it's going to be $1,000 less expensive than our Pro Kit. So the difference is quite big.
But if I want to go to the Pro Kit, can I upgrade the same kit, or I have to buy a whole other kit for even more?
Yes, you are able to upgrade this kit to Pro Kit. As I said, the knuckle is the same. You need longer lower arm, longer upper arm, and it's up to you. Would you like to go for offset spacers or the rack relocation? So yeah, later on we will have available the special kits for those arms, so you can buy those as well rather cost effectively, and you can upgrade to Pro if you're interested. So you can start with this, you can move on to Pro.
For now, you have been already testing it for, I don't know, months.
Yeah, half a year I would say so.
How's the feedback being, and then how many cars were testing it?
We had 5, 6, yeah, I think like 5 test cars. We have one behind us right now. This was tested locally with our engineers. We have quite a few cars in US for testing. I was personally testing with this car and also in US with Drift HQ. And the feedback has been really good. What I can say is that this car is out of the box with this kit, super drivable. Easy to handle on a low angle, easy to handle on a big angle, easy to slow down, easy to accelerate. The steering is super smooth. It's more on the positive side of Ackerman, as we haven't relocated the rack, meaning that it's more similar to your street car, and it's very easy to adapt if you're not even the Pro guy.
So for a guy who looks for its first angle kit, this is a great introduction to drifting for him, because he can adapt from his street setup to this really easily, because it feels pretty much the same.
Yes, you're correct. If you're new in a drifting, people often underestimate that the car has to be drivable to get sideways in a decent way. Sometimes people are cutting their knuckles. That's something that we all have done when we were young, but it doesn't make your car great to drive. So this kit is totally opposite. It offers amazing drivability and most of the features that our Pro Kit has. So I think it's a very good kit for beginners and also for grassroots competitions and so on.
So this is a ready product that we see here, and it's officially launching now.
Yes, once you see this video, this product is available at our website. We are stocking it in both sides of the world, so in US and in Europe.
So go to
Wisefab.com for more information.
For more tutorials like this, please subscribe to the channel and come back next time. See you!
See you!